and day after day to receive rejections or no's. In my last position, I didn't necessarily take that rejection email as a no. I just called them and said, "Oh, hi, I got an email that said that you didn't want to speak to me. Although I just wanted to reiterate that this is who I am. This is the position. I have a connection. I just like an opportunity to interview." And then they're like, "Oh," like a real person. And so they may not have even looked at my resume. You the other thing is we're taking it so personal that we're getting these rejection emails. We might not even be at the party. Like, we literally, no one may have even looked at our stuff. It may have just been a system kicking it back. So
Mhm.
don't take it personal. I mean,
Yep.
yes, start figuring out ways that you can change, pivot, and make traction. Although it's don't take it personal. It doesn't mean that you're not amazing. It
Mhm.
really doesn't.
I've had that happen to me twice now, where I knew somebody internally and I applied. They were like, you just have to apply. It's a formality. Both times I applied, I got an auto rejection a couple days later when I was literally like in the middle of the interview process. And one time, yeah, it was wild. One time it was because the salary that I had clicked, they had like ranges. It was like out of the range that they had listed on their ATS system. So it automatically like kicked me out, which I think is wild because salary should be a negotiation. Um, and then the second time, I don't think there was a reason why. It just
Mhm.
auto rejected me because I didn't hit like all the keywords that they had entered that they had
Yeah.
put in there. But I mean, yeah, there people
Yeah.
real people aren't necessarily looking at your resume, and I think that that's something that a lot of people have said, but I don't think they actually know. And so I would love to have someone on the podcast to really like go into detail about that. Because like you said, sometimes we're not even invited to the party.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're just like
And that's
outside
where
the
I'm like,
door.
we
We don't
think
even
I said this the other day. I said, I'm like, it's like you when you're in high school and like you're like super excited to meet up with a date or something, and you're like, oh, and you go to the party and then like, they're not there, and like you're like, oh man, they don't like me. It's like you didn't even they were there. They were in another room. You didn't even see them. Like it's
Yeah.
like, it's like miscommunication. It's not even so try to stay lighthearted about the process.